And more breaking inputs coming in. India has abstained on a UN General Assembly resolution that strongly deplored Russia's aggression against Ukraine. It is the third abstention in less than a week by India on resolutions over the escalating crisis between Moscow and Kyiv. So this is a big development taking place. Once again, India has abstained on a UN General Assembly resolution that was against Russia and its aggression against Ukraine. And this is third such move in less than a week by India. In fact, remember, the crisis between Moscow and Kyiv is escalating. However, India continues to maintain its neutral stand over this issue.
My colleague Srinjoy Chaudhary joins me on the broadcast. Srinjoy, very good morning. Now, this is the third abstention by India in less than a week, like my colleague just mentioned over there. Now, this is going to be India's stand as far as this particular crisis is concerned, because on the one hand, they go ahead and abstain from actually maintaining a stand. On the other hand, while that conversation with the Russian President Vladimir Putin happens, Prime Minister Modi is clearly deploring all the acts of violence by Russia.
What Prime Minister Modi and India have said is that we want peace. And what India is also saying is that we want diplomatic dialogue. These are two basic points that India has made consistently. India has spoken about the UN Charter. India has sent humanitarian aid to the Ukrainians. But at the end of the day, you've seen that about 35 countries have abstained. India is one of them. That's not a small number. 141 may have voted in a certain way. 35 have abstained. 5, of course, supported Russia in this. But 35 out of 180 is not a small number. And India is one of the 35 countries that abstained. India believes that if you abstain, then it's easier if you're not taken sides to reach out to both sides and speak with them and try to bring this to a halt. That is the Indian position, really, that yes, if we abstain, then we can reach out to the Russians and tell them to stop the fighting. We can reach out to the Ukrainians and speak with them. That helps India to be able to communicate with both countries, is India's logic. And India has made it very clear the war has to stop. India has made it very clear that violence has to end. And importantly, there has to be diplomatic dialogue. What we hear is that there could be talks today. And if these talks are successful, then if there is a ceasefire, then very clearly that will be very a positive development, not just for the two countries, but also for India. It will be easier to get Indian citizens who are stuck in difficult areas out.
Thank you so much for getting us all those details.